Hi guys, my name is Maggie Brunts, and my story starts at a really young age. I had awesome parents who led me to the direction of Christ at a young age. They both love me unconditionally, and I'm so grateful for that. But all the way from grade school to middle school, I was just going through the motions. And high school hit, and I was so excited to just follow in my brother and sister's footsteps. And for me, that meant the dance team and partying and popular group. And so I just continued to fill voids in my life with those things. They always just left me empty though at the end of the day. And about midway through my freshman year of high school, I got invited to Oak Ridge. And I thought it was really weird at first. People were raising their hands. They didn't really know how to feel about that. But something kept bringing me back week after week. So that summer was my first summer at Big Stuff, and I was just really excited to go down to the beach and be with my friends. Wasn't really looking for anything else there, but I found so much more. And that was the first time that I really knew that I could have an intimate relationship with God, and it changed everything. I went back to school, and for the next 4 years I lived this double life of partying on the weekends and going to church on Sunday, and I never really felt bad about it. And then college hit, and I decided to go to Missouri State University, and that was a life-altering decision that I made. I was scared. I didn't really want to go. I'd never been away from home for that long, but I just felt this pull in that direction, and I went, and I hated it. The entire almost first year that I was there, I hated it. I just remember feeling like I didn't know who I was there. I had created myself to be something that I didn't want to be in high school, and without my friends and my parties and the church on the side, I didn't know who I wanted to be. I had this sense of I could be whoever I wanted to be, but do I want to go down the path that led to emptiness, or do I want to go down to the path that led to Christ? So I ended up joining a sorority my freshman year of college, and I always felt really bad about that decision. I felt like God was shunning me for that, and so I never hung out with any of my friends in the sorority. But eventually I got really sick of not having friends, so I went to the parties, and I went through those motions again, just in hopes to have friends for a while, people I could talk to and get my mind off of the fact that I didn't want to be there. And then God just came to me. I remember the day perfectly, just bringing back these memories of why I should be there and why I didn't want to go to Missouri State in the first place, but God kept pulling me in that direction. And I was just reminded of His unconditional love for me, and I was just so angry with myself for the decisions that I had made. So I decided to make some life changes and point my life back to Christ. I went to my friends and I told them about the decisions that I wanted to make, and I lost a lot of friends that day, but I also gained respect from people that I never thought possible. I started a Bible study in the basement of my sorority house, and that consisted of mainly me just going and sitting in the basement for hours waiting for people to show up. Thank God that He gave me a determined heart, because I continued to go even though it was discouraging. And then 4 years down the road, there are actually now 6 girls who go on a weekly basis, and there's one girl who stepped up to volunteer to lead for the years to come, which is so encouraging and so humbling to me that God was able to use that. And so along with the Bible study came a Christian ministry that I found at school called Crew, and I met so many people through that were in Greek life who were headed toward the same path that I was, which without them, I don't know where I would have been in college. I left that year so upset because I just made all these friends. I was finally enjoying myself in college, but I was so excited because I knew that I had the first year of the Oak Ridge internship to look forward to. And that summer was incredible. I learned how to love people and to lead people and to live my life for Christ. And I conquered a lot of fears that summer. So about my sophomore year, midway sophomore year, God put the country of East Asia in my heart. And I don't know why God continued to put East Asia on my heart, and I continued to refuse that call. I didn't think I was capable of doing it, of going across the world. I wasn't even capable of going to Missouri State without being scared. So finally I applied for this summer project, and I went. I got on the plane, raised the money, and I still to this day have no idea how that happened. It was totally a God thing. I think He just took over my body for that time. So that brings me to now, and my fiance is an officer in the Marine Corps, and with that comes a lot of uncertainty. I don't know when or where I'm getting married. I don't know where I'll be living. I don't know, where I'll get a job someday, or if there's a job where I'm going, but I know that God knows those answers. And through a lot of time, I've learned to be overjoyed by that truth. And I can't wait to see God's faithfulness unfold in the future.